All right, what's going on, guys?
I'll tell you what's going on. Madness in the Pokemon market. Let's get this out of the way and
Uh,
talk about what happened at
what the journey together?
Journeys Together at Pokemon Center yesterday. So I guess they limited it to two ETBs of the Pokemon Center ETBs per person. Those sold out. Everything else seems to be sold out.
Yeah.
And the big thing that people were in an uproar about was the booster boxes that apparently have the Enzra
Promo cards
promo
and
card.
booster boxes now.
That's
Are they stamped Pokemon Center? We don't know.
We have no idea. And if it's the Enzra Serum that they released at Worlds, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, at least showed people what it was going to look like. I figured that was going to be a pretty big chase card in the set, but now you're going to have to buy a booster box to get that. And I don't believe it'll be Pokemon Center stamp because according to some other people, it will be with every booster box.
Somebody in a board meeting just got a really big raise.
Well,
great idea, Tim.
No, they've been doing that in Japan, like
For
English, but for their English, this is a first, so it's going to be.
Thank you. That's what I meant.
I got to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about our allocations, though.
Well, we've already known it's going to be harder to get stuff. We've talked to our distributor.
I did talk to the distributor, and
even people that weren't selling Pokemon cards are now selling Pokemon cards.
Well, that's what he said. He said all these guys who run sports card shops and swore they'd never get into this are now getting into this. I think that the next 2 years are going to be very hard to get supply in because we all know the sets later this year are really good. And he didn't come out and tell me what's exactly coming out next year, but next year is the 30th anniversary. He said 2025 and 2026 for Pokemon are going to be pretty big.
Well, we just saw two more names that they put aside, right, for sets?
Japanese names, yeah. That they came out with. I'm sure was that on Poke
like Mega
Beach?
Evolution stuff. Yeah, Poke
Mega
Beach had it. Yeah.
All right, we'll be throwing up some graphics too during this,
right.
But Mega Evolutions, it's going to be insane. I'm trying to get in whatever we can get in, but even for my supplier, between them just being backed up at distribution, getting it out of the warehouse, it's taking a week to get product in that I've paid for.
Yeah,
I think we have close to like $7,000 in stuff between our English and our Japanese that we're waiting to get here.
Well, and now talking to our Japanese vendor, even she's having a hard time getting stuff in.
Getting supplies.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, the next 2 years should be fun.
It's going to be fun. Well, I guess we can just keep trying to keep our single stock, keep sending PSA cards out. PSA stuff to get graded. It's a lot of people are throwing a lot of blame around, but I think that this demand is through the roof because you can't just blame the Pokemon investor guys because they don't want to be buying booster boxes at MSRP. They wanted to be buying them close to wholesale.
Yeah,
that's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be lucky to get what you get, even if it's at MSRP or even just a little bit less, which we're going to try and do here. But it may just be just like Prismatic, how we're going to limit people on how much they can buy. It's probably going to be that way with main sets too for a while.
The next couple sets, yeah.
Absolutely. What was the other thing is in talking to my distribution sales manager, he said the days of Pokemon doing 3 or 4 print runs per set. He even specifically mentioned Obsidian Flames because, there was always a lot of Obsidian Flames out there. It's starting to dry up now. Yeah. He said those days are over. He said they're not doing that anymore.
Not going to
Pokemon is allocating the distributors based on other stuff they sell. So it's going to be based on tins, EX boxes, other stuff, products that aren't mainstream,
Not just ETBs and booster boxes.
Not just ETBs and booster boxes, exactly. And trainer boxes are getting hard. I looked at the list yesterday. There's not a trainer list on there or a trainer box on there that I could buy and we'd be able to resell for MSRP or less. It would all have to be high above MSRP.
And it might get to that point where
I know, but it's going to get to that point, and it's crazy. But that's the whole point of us getting into this is we wanted to be able to offer products at better prices than.
Yeah, but we also didn't know it was going to explode like this. So you just got to go with the market too.
I mean, yeah.
Do what you can.
Well, I mean, look what we had to pay to get in some Surging Sparks booster boxes, and we have to sell them at market for $245. Because to get them in, that's what we had to pay way above MSRP. So it's interesting times in which we live.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be fun. 2 years. be interesting to experience it too. A boom in Pokemon again.
Big boom. But I believe that Pokemon's, they've been through this before. Pokemon Company have been through this before, and they're just going to print what they're going to print, and you get what you get. And I get, for a while there when we first got into this and you looked at the list, you could find Obsidian Flames boosters, you could find Scarlet and Violet base boosters, at that $80 to $90 range. Not anymore.
Yeah.
They're pretty much, for me to buy them, it's pretty much just $5 off the market price on TCG Player, and that's not really $5 on like $140 item is not a lot of, that can't be doing that. So I got to try and find, like, when they've got the 3-pack blisters and stuff like that, or if we can buy tins and break them open for the packs, if I can get them at a good enough price, or boxes. It's going to be a struggle to keep things stocked, just because finding the product that you can get and then getting it in your store.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are our thoughts of the morning. Don't forget to check out our website, tedspokepon.com. We are selling packs on there for a rip and ship. All the details are on the website. We've got a couple slots left. So.
It'll be Sunday, January 19th, and it does include at least 1 pack of English 151, possibly a pack of Prismatic, as long as we get our shipment on time. Shipping and Mother Nature dependent, of course. If it's not Prismatic, it would be another pack of 151 English, though.
Yep.
But other packs in there as well.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All
right. Have a good day.
Yep. Bye.